iconic race circuit in Formula 2. A track with absolutely no room for error. A track that requires every bit of skill these young drivers can muster. We're getting ready for lights out here in Monte Carlo. The circuit de Monaco. I'm Alex Jackson.
And 5 flashbacks.
Points finished last race. Let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Nah,
Here we go, so
don't need a pit stop, bro.
here we go. This is Monaco, this is Vicious, and this is War. What can we see from a Jack? Turn 1, lap 1. Let's see what happens. Remember, this race has always been about points. Always and possibly a bit of position for the next sprint race. And turn 1, nicely done. But now it's all about the position. What can he do? 4 points was added on there last Armour Law qualifying session. So we'll just see. What can he do here this round? We already saw in practice the performance, 2.2 seconds. So definitely some pace for me, Jack. And already a dive down the inside. Very nicely done. It is hard to get, as I was about to say, it is hard to get a dive done there unless the car is miles out from that position.
Not see that coming.
Down the inside, can he get the dive done? It is like a brick wall there. There's a wall there. It is noticeable. Oh, and it's literally tiptoeing. They're tiptoeing down there. They're literally tiptoeing, and there's a yellow flag. But there's a warning for Jack. He now knows that. Oh, and there's a safety car, and this is gonna. This is massive. Oh my god! A safety car has just been brought out through the first part of the race. Not even done lap 1. The safety car has been brought out. Remember, these drivers for F2. Oh my god! Oh my god! The car lost all their grip there, and I mean, there was no say in that one. And there is no say. Nothing at all. Nothing whatsoever. But now, the scary thing is this gap to Tictum that's behind him is going to close. You heard there Michael just saying, going a bit too fast for the FIA.
A lot of people are going to be pitting.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try and just take a bit of a cut here and just see what's happening in the world of new tyres. Probably new tyres during a safety car would be smart because, you know, I mean, I guess it would be smart. But remember, the cars behind the cars in front are, there's a massive gap. Like, really, there is a massive gap.
Kind of made that safety car, guys.
So this safety car here for the benefit of young Jack. This is benefiting. Out there on the track, there's probably a lot more grip than what there was in Armour qualifying. You probably already feel it, the grip. Now, just as you get closer to Armstrong, they will tell you a lot more to reduce your delta. So just got to be careful of that and make sure he doesn't brake too hard and get a dive done. Oh!
I'm just trying to get purple.
Purple to the second sector. I mean, I guess this lap isn't going to be on for a good lap anymore. Now, not anymore. No, he won't be anywhere close to a good lap on this lap. At least. Here we go, catch the safety car Q. Here we go. 32.9. This is chance for the brakes to get warm, the tyres to get warm. And this is also going to give you Jack a chance to take a good lunge at this. We'll take a look at the race director in a minute, the leaderboard for what we're seeing at the moment. Take a look at that in a minute, and we'll just see what's going in the land of inside the top 5. We know here that Samina is second, Sato sitting third.
Usually have stopped. It's that slow.
So this is how slow it is. 20 kilometers an hour. That is what you're doing in the UK. That's what you do in America when you're in a parking lot. It's literally what you do. I am finding myself quite funny. And there you go. So Michael just saying there, close up the gap. I mean, I guess he can do that. I mean,
I'm sorry, man.
safety car in this lap. Here we go. So 2 laps. Here we go. This is important. There's no fussing around anymore. This is critical. The one safety car is giving him time to warm up his tyres. And so with everybody else. Here we go. Let's do this once again. F2 underway, lights out, and away we go. Green flag. Turn 1. What's to come? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We'll see what's to come. Behind him at the moment, Lawson, fastest lap of the race at the moment, and with a lot of pace in that Red Bull. As he runs in a bit one, it's going to give Lawson a chance to just give him a bit of a nose duck, let's say, and write his signature all over the back of the Prema Racing car. Here we go. Final few corners. Oh, and again, you're doing American speed. There you go, down the inside. Armstrong, you got that done quite nicely. And quite easily. Quite easily as well. Certainly, Jack. I guess we'll see what happens here for the next 2 races, because he's showing dominance here on a track that he's never been to before. And he did that with Bahrain. He did that with Australia. Oh, and he's found the wall! He's knocked the tyre out.
I never knew you were able to do that.
I guess that's a new function in the F1 2022 game. I mean,
just go too close to the wall and you die.
that's the saying. Go too close to the wall and the right tyre can get easily ripped out of its stasis. Armstrong at the moment looking all over the back of Jack, trying to find a bit of a So what's going to be important here is going to try and save these tyres to the end. Because, remember, for Jack, there is no pit stop for him. Here we go. Armstrong looks down the inside and a cover. He tried to cover, but it's Armstrong up the inside. Can't get it done. The inside run down here at turn 1. Wasn't able to get it stuck. And Longard here, he's gone 2.4 seconds out. And Dan ticked him to the fastest lap of the race, 26.8. Armstrong, he is sitting all over the back of Jack. And he will know that. He will feel it by the bumps and the little scratch marks on the back of the car. That was a nice run there through the slowest corner. He got a nice run. And that's given him a bit of a margin. He can think about a strategy here for the rest of the race. Does he want to just push to the end, or save a bit of his tyres now and wait for the end of the race to push? Yeah. Remember, strategy was that he can go to an ultra soft set of tyres, but meaning one less set for the normal race later today.
too much wing damage.
Means that's set for later on today. So, I'm guessing here by the lap times that he's putting on.
So I don't want to take too much like that. Sweating to death.
So, showing off by the laps here, he does seem to be showing at a pace. There you go, DRS enabled this. This is really interesting. A 27 flat on this lap for Jack. So showing by the pace, he's going to push to the end. No backing out of this one. Longard, he does seem to have a bit of pace, actually. Just quite seemingly. Through the faster corners. A lot of pace, actually. Bit of locking up there for Jack. And this is called pushing the car hard. This is... And there you go, David Beckham out of the race. So 2 DNFs now. Just sort of startling everybody. Oh, and another little bump.
If I touch the wall, it dies. That was actually pretty realistic.
So what's quite important here is an F2 car is so much different to an F1 car, and being only a 6-speed doesn't have the handling capabilities or the speed a normal car would. But this car, I know this much, has pace. And so does Longard. He does have pace as well. And he really is showing it because he knows how important position is. Don't! You ugly son of a... What are you doing? So 27 flat, the fastest lap for Jack. So... Now starting to see here a bit of tyre wear. So caution up ahead, and there's a car on the fence, and that is David Beckham. In the fence there. On the left-hand side. Slowest corner of the track. Get it out of there nicely, and you'll be on for the second sector. But also starting to notice here a bit of tyre pace dropping off for Jack. So it might only be a 6th position finish because Armstrong, he saved a bit of his tyres, and he will now be all over the back of Lawson, all over the back of Jack. Immediately, I'm getting flashbacks to last round. China, last round. Immediately getting flashbacks to this man. No tie grip whatsoever. Immediately getting flashbacks to last round. And here we go, Armstrong. He looked down the inside and he'll cover right to the left-hand side, and he's in the fence. And that's Armstrong gone, and it's Jack. So now knowing his prediction here, he'll move it right over to the left-hand side. Right over. This time, not as good of a run. So does this car have the stability to hold front wing damage because he's just hit the wall? Does this car have good enough turning speed to hold a bit of front wing damage? But this also means less straight line speed in certain spots. This also means there's going to be a lot more tyre use. Tyres wear out a lot quicker. And that won't be good. So now he's going to be all over the thought of protecting these tyres. Saving them to the end. With 7 laps to go in this race. Only 7. I guess we'll see what he can do. Did you say 5 lost laps for this race? Do you?
We'll go 15.
Okay. So, purple for second sector. Here. And he's now just starting to use a bit of his tyre. See what he can do. 26.4. Point. I think it's about 0.8 quicker than what he was doing, than what he done before. But it is the fastest lap of the race. And it does seemingly mean that now he is starting to show a bit of pace. So I'm probably wondering here. He's probably looked at his tyres and he's like, they aren't that worn. Yeah, that's probably what he said to himself, because that's what I'm just saying to myself now. He comes like, get it around the corner, get it around the corner. Yeah, you can tell he's like that. But yeah, as we said, he's probably just looked at his tyres and he's like, oh, those are not worn at all. Yeah, they aren't. They seriously, they aren't. So on this lap, he's pulled in a 2-second gap to make it now only 0.6. If you can get inside the top 5, that's some good points there. Depending on where Guanyu Zhou is, I'm guessing he's about 9th position. Because that is his rival at the moment. Tackle at the race director here. Elisa Delda. Samina sitting second at the moment. Sato, Verschner, Longard, Armstrong, Lawson, Boschung, Atkin, Guanyu Zhou sitting outside the top 10. And he's fighting Jack Atkin. No one has stopped. So, during that safety car period, it was quite interesting how nobody stopped. It's probably just the strategy to take a one-stopper and just protect the tyres to the end. Yep. Try and save enough tyre energy to the end. You know what makes this interesting here? Is how I'm probably guessing Jack done probably 1 lap of just saving tyres, and then that lap that he did the purple 2nd and 3rd sector on, lap that he did on the 26.494 on, he probably just pushed it. Yep. And now he's pushing it this lap and the next, and then he'll save the tyres for a bit at 27.3. So still 0.8 of a second off the time that we saw before. So there's an option here to change the strategy, but I don't think he'll do it. Yep, so you could see there, he just wanted to look at it, and there wasn't anything there. Quite interested. Anyway, Christian Longard, the guy that we're focusing on here. Because Jack, he's just sort of playing him a bit of a teddy bear. Playing him like a teddy bear. Those teddy bears that play songs. That's sort of what he's using them as. Just seeing where the weak spot of the song is. And this is where the weak spot of the song is. So he's like, I'm going to have a go at him here. I'm going to seriously have a good lunge at him. But the thing is, can he keep the front wing on the car without damaging it even more? But Christian Longard, he had a bit of a look up back there. And now he's vulnerable, and he's gonna eat him like a horse eating hay. He's gonna chew him right up. Longard Can he get the run out of here? No. Down. Done inside. Easy. Easy done. Christian Longard. That's one bit of hay taken out of the shed. Now he's got to try and eat the rest of it. But Longard, he's trying to get it out of the horse's mouth. He's trying to get it out of the mouth, but seemingly can't do that. And Armstrong is all over him now. Armstrong's gonna be all over Christian Longard. He is going to be all over him. And this is now going to just turn into a three-way battle pack that we're just going to have to keep an eye on. It is seriously going to turn into that. Because these tyres are they are going to get destroyed. No offense, but they are going to get destroyed. Lucky they didn't spin, but he's using that inside line. Trying to find some grip on the inside line. That is quite a smart idea, really. He's using the inside line. And if he gets traction off the inside line, he can easily back away. Easy. You can see, watch him run it here. Here, down here at the subs corner, watch him. He'll run it right to the inside. Right to the inside. So there, he even ran it to the inside there. Watch it down here at the subs corner. He'll run it right out to the wall. Watch. He's trying to find some sort of grip. And that sort of gives him a better run here for the final corner and gets him right on that curb. It gives him a better run, really. And it finds him more grip. And it's keeping these tyres alive at this point. It does lose him a gap. But it finds him that was...
This is my last.
Yeah, this is his last flashback for Jack. He tried to save one before with that wing damage, but this is his last flashback now. 27.9. So he's lost about 1.3 seconds. You can see his mouth opened there, just saying 1.3 seconds, not on my liking. But now it's going to be the fight for the top 5. Really, it's going to be who can win the top 5 battle. We're approximately here 30-minute video for part 2. That's what we're approximating. So this video will be uploaded Thursday. Last video that you saw. This video, will be uploaded Thursday. And the video that you saw yesterday is going to be posted. Has been posted, sorry. Oh, and he's had there's no wing there. This is going to be a real... Ooh. That's his last one. That's gone. That's out the window.
No.
Restart?
That's fine.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
So, just bumping the wall there. So this car, it is sustaining a lot of tyre wear, really. Yeah, and you can see that. You can really see that in this car. There's barely any front grip, and with 3 laps to go, the next race, do you really want to take a pit stop next race? Because it is another 15 lapper, 27.5 on this lap. So this lap, a bit better. He found about 0.8 of a second to what normal. And here we go, Longard. Oh, it's just, flyby. And that is what I call a bit of a flyby credit card moment. No front wing. No front wing. Watch out, people. 3 laps to go. How intense is this going to be? This is going to be more intense than a gorilla and a bird fighting. And what I mean by that, I mean it's going to be 10 times more intense Longard, he's going to have a bit of a look there. It's not going to happen. But this front wing, now he's going to give him no turn in on the inside there. And the gap has now just been increased to 5 seconds. So this race, it's riding 5th, 6th or 7th. It's riding it all over the car. 5th, 6th or 7th. That is what it's riding. And that is what it spells. Oh! Race is gone. Yep, you either come in or you stay out and you fight it. But you fighting it, oh mate, you can't. It's either you come in or you fight it. And he's decided to fight it. No front wing. The car cannot sustain it cannot sustain any more damage, really. He's out of flashbacks. Out of flashbacks. 2 laps to go. Lap 14 of 15. He has found a tad bit of a margin. Really, he's able to really keep them off. And he's doing an amazing job here at Monaco. A track he's not been to before, let's say. Haven't really raced on this circuit. Has practiced here, but he hasn't raced here. Last weekend, Callan, he got a bit of knowledge of the track. 2 weekends ago, actually. Got a bit of knowledge of the track. And now, he's bargaining for a race win this weekend to extend that margin. And with no front wing, very soon there will be no tyre grip. Yep, so it seems like the tyres are just there holding this car together. And once this car has no tyre grip, then this car literally means nothing. It is...
I can feel it getting slower.
Yeah, could you see him there? I can feel it getting slower. That has become apparent to everybody watching. The car, not as fast. Watch this time. This time, not going to be a 26. It's not going to be a 27. It's going to be a 28.3. 2.1 seconds. Slow one, he's run it! Right into the wall!
Flashback. If it happens there,
And all along got down the side. And there we go. Down the inside, back again. Longard is going to fight him right to the very end. And there you go, Longard. Armstrong. Longard, Armstrong. Let's see what Longard can do. So you can see there, it just swapped positions. Yep, they gave Longard a go at him. Can Longard even do it?
4. There's 3 behind him.
Yeah. So there's like 4 behind Jack. 4 cars behind him. So this race is holding on. It's riding 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. That's what he's riding here. That is what this car is riding all over. But he's got a few corners to go, and the gap to the car in front is he's losing a 10th every lap. Every minute, every second, he's losing a 10th. Every few seconds, he's losing a 10th, heading through straight line speed. Watch this, it's going to increase once again. 7.3. It's at 7.1 when last time we looked. So you can see that time around, oh there you go, And Lisa Depler, first ever win, I hope it's a she, has taken the win. And it's a 5th place for Jack. I can't lie, a 5th position is not too bad. It is not too bad, really. Really, it is not too bad.
Day of mixed fortunes up and down the field. We bring today's race to a close. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over.
First win for car 23.
Ground, when your opponents make
First win for car 23 through the season. There he is. There he is. And once again, we gender assumed. That is not good for this channel. Let's take a look at the championship standings. But it's going to be the massive 15, I'm not sure, 15 or 18 points. 15. 8 points for...
increases their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
It's a difficult call, but I'm going to give it to the Prema driver. That was a commanding performance.
The Prema
today. Very
driver.
impressive indeed.
And now a look at the team standings. Prema extend their lead at the top of the championship. It was also a strong race from
Okay, let's take a look at the driver standings. Let's talk you through Cal and... Here we go, Jack. Sort of... Can we look at the standings?
not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there.
Jack extends them, they lead 28 points over Samana. And then you see here, Granny Joe, literally only 2 points off Samana and can possibly grab it next race. But Jack doing very nicely here. Part 3 coming up very, very soon.